Hey you guys, I'm recording this video as almost a type of rant. I've been surfing the web, talking to some pagans and, Wiccans, trying to, kind of just talk about different things and see where people stand on certain issues, and I actually found something to come up and be a surprisingly larger issue than I thought it would be, and that is tarot cards. I'm just going to say this and say it now. There are hundreds upon thousands of books published on tarot cards and what they mean and what their origin is. Whether they're just fun to play with to you, or if you're like me and you actually use your cards and you read into them. Tarot cards mean what you think they mean. Just like everything else in witchcraft, you tweak it to mean what you need it to mean, to say what you think it says. If you put a tarot card down and there is a gut feeling that that is what it is saying to you, do not read a book and let it tell you something different. A lot of the books written on tarot cards are very informative, and they have evidence to support why they think this means this. But they're your cards. They connect with you. If you can pick up a pair of tarot cards and you flip through them, you will feel a connection with the right deck. My tarot cards were given to me as a gift from someone who's very important to me. And as soon as I picked them up, I connected with them. And I use them all the time. They're a friend of mine. That's how close I am to my tarot cards. And if you don't feel that with your deck, you might want to keep looking. But whenever you have that deck, and you know this card is trying to tell you something else, do not let the person sitting next to you pull out a book and say, well, you're wrong, because this means this. That is going to mean to you what your gut is telling you. Do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. Another thing is, everyone reads cards differently. There are certain layouts, like the Celtic Cross layout, you have the Dragon layout, there are tons of different layouts for cards. You do you. You do what feels right to you. If you are laying your cards out in a certain way, and they seem to be accurate to you, or that's what feels right, don't let the person sitting next to you tell you you're wrong. If your cards are telling you something, do not let the moron sitting next to you tell you differently. Another thing is how you give your readings. Whenever I give my readings, I read what my cards are telling me. I let that person who I'm reading decide on what it means. To me, that's the more effective way. Other people like to interpret their cards and say, well, this is for your job, or this is for your love life, and I have no problem with that. Do whatever feels right to you. Because I'm not going to turn around and say, hey, that's for them to decide what that's for. Because if your cards are telling you that this is for this, then it's not anyone else's place. Just like if I'm giving a card reading, it's not their place to tell me I'm doing it wrong. It's just not. So whatever your cards are telling you, they are telling you that for a reason. If you're connected with your cards, they're not going to lie to you. So don't let someone who is not very informed tell you what your cards are telling you. If you feel it in your gut, and you know what your cards are saying to you, don't let anybody else try to change your mind. Because there are so many people out there who fought on internet forums over this. That's just kind of ridiculous to me. Because this is a religion based off of changing things to fit you. So if you don't want to use the Celtic spread, don't use the Celtic spread. Alright. Sorry for my rant, you guys. You have a blessed day.